Hello everybody, it's Cobblers Vlogs. Welcome back to the video now, where today we're going to be reviewing that very poor 1-0 loss between, 1-0 game between the Cobblers and Leyton Orient. A terrible defeat for the Cobblers, terrible performance on the Cobblers. So let's get stuck into what went wrong. So looking at the match as a whole then, sort of first 10 minutes, Cobblers came out, started quite brightly, were looking quite good. Created one or two sort of half chances. Then Leyton Orient went up the other end and hit the post at one point and had some really good chances, a really good spell in the first half. The second half was just really a non-event. They took the lead for that one-on-one. People criticising Cornell as well at his near post. We'll get onto the Twitter reaction a bit later on. But yeah, it was a really strange one because nothing really happened. It was a really flat atmosphere. The Orient fans, they bought 900 and something. But, they were just really flat as well. And, they were all sat down. There was no atmosphere to the game at all. And it was just a really boring mid-table encounter. I think that, both teams will probably end up in mid-table looking at the way they played. The Cobblers didn't play particularly well. They had one sort of good chance. It was where Wharton volleyed it and their keeper tipped it over the bar in the second half. But we didn't really create anything. We didn't look like scoring. There was no sort of drive there to want to win that game from the Cobblers yesterday. Curl also blaming Good as well. The fact that we didn't have him was sort of the reason that we lost, which I think is, it's just ridiculous, really. You're missing one player, you can't blame that. But again, squad depth lacking as well. That could be another reason that it went wrong yesterday as well. But yeah, it was really poor from the Cobblers. Let's see what you guys made of it on Twitter. Okay, so we've got a couple of tweets for you then on Twitter reaction. First one comes from Ben Rigdon. Curl is clueless. When Smith started at the start of the season, we were rubbish. We then play well when he doesn't start. Then he comes back and we're rubbish again. Substitutions were a joke yet again. Curl not the man to take us forward. Like I've said with Curl, I don't think he should be sacked, so we haven't really got any reason to sack him. But I think when his contract runs out in the summer, we don't really need to bother renewing it. That would be my thoughts on that. Our very own Will Ulrich has said, strange substitutions. Curl blaming it on Good not being there, but we still had 11 men. Smith wasn't great. Again, saw somebody on Twitter describe Harry Smith as a tree the other day. Last night. There was another one that my dad said he saw, but I can't remember what he compared him to. That's annoying me now, but yeah, there was something that somebody else compared him to that was quite funny as well. Stefan, apart from long hoof up front from defence, Curl has no alternative game plan. Substituted Williams, the only striker capable of scoring. Leyton Orient pushing and fouling, and Tony Harrington's refereeing was on par with NTFC's dreadful performance. Shameful. So yeah, again, the refereeing needs to be addressed at League 2 level. It wasn't good enough yesterday from the ref. Leyton Orient probably could have had definitely one, possibly two red cards as well, which I think would have helped us in the long run. Billsy says, we're not good, but this league is worse. We could sneak a playoff place even with this clueless manager. It won't be great to watch, but don't waste any money or time on this season. But who knows, maybe we could end up at Wembley in May. You never know, really. It is a very bad league this year. There's not one team running away with it. There's not one team with real quality. All the best players are sort of now in League One at this level. And yeah, I've not watched a team this season in the games that I've seen. All of the games I've seen, I've not watched a team and thought, yeah, they're good, or I'd never really rated any of them. Even Plymouth weren't great when I saw them. Scunthorpe next week, obviously they're not doing well at all. So Twitter reaction very negative this week. Those were sort of the only four that I could use because all the others had swear words in, and obviously you don't want to be presenting that to you guys. But yeah, very negative Twitter reaction this week. Make sure you use the hashtag NTFC to get involved in next week's. Okay, so on to the player ratings. I'm going to be surprised if I give above 6 here, if I'm quite honest. David Cornell didn't really have anything to do. Could be criticised for beating beaters near post, so a 5 out of 10 there. Michael Harriman, again, wasn't really great. 6, really. Joe Martin, just fairly average again. I'll give him a 6. Reece Johnson wasn't as bad as I thought he was going to be. It was poor defending for the goal from him, actually. But he made some good tackles, good clearances. I'll probably give him a 5. Again, just fairly average. Scott Wharton was probably probably not. I couldn't really give him man of the match. He was that bad. But I'd probably give Scott Wharton a 7. McWilliams, again, was sort of just non-existent. Both of the midfielders weren't existent, McWilliams or Lines, mainly because we were just playing hoofball from centre-back to centre-forward. So again, yeah, a 6 for him. Sam Hoskins, again, you're forgetting half of these players were on the pitch. 6. Chris Lines, again, who was non-existent. 6. Nicky Adams, poor. You know, his crossing wasn't great yesterday. Most of them were just caught by the keeper. You know, 6. Harry Smith again was awful. I'll give him a 3. Andy Williams wasn't great. You know, did the hard work. You know, he was running about, but again didn't really do anything. So I'll give him a 6 as well. Alan McCormack came on. Looked frustrated, looked angry, looked aggressive, looked like he wanted to win the game. For that reason, I'll give him a 6. Vadaine Oliver came on again, didn't really do anything. 5. And Matty Warburton came on, missed a good chance again, but didn't really do anything. So a 4. So again, nobody above a 6 at all there. So very, very poor from the Cobblers yesterday. But yeah, hopefully next week we play away at Scunthorpe, another team that's struggling. Hopefully we can do well against them. I'm sure Kevin Van Veen is probably going to score a hat-trick against us in typical Van Veen style. But yeah, if you've enjoyed this video. I don't know how you could have enjoyed this video, it was that negative, but yeah, we'll have the monthly review out soon as well, and we always love to hear from you. So, you know, get involved in our social media. Everything is down in the description. So yeah, drop a like this video if you have enjoyed it, hit the subscribe button if you've not seen mine or Will's face on your screen before, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye bye.